schedule,
including Christmas
oh
Day.
Dear God.
And we care why?
Screw it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
There is nothing serious about those damn seals. I mean, come on. Oh, yeah! Let's go!
Oh, yeah! Oh, boy. Trying to edit something and miss my cue again. It won't be the last time. Good morning. Welcome to the Street Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Lots to do today and a short time to get there. Allison Moran will join us during hour 3. Got a guest plan for hour 2. Brian Pettit is the first one to break the seal on the Fanatics Feedback Zone this morning. Now, A Pizzle sent me something.
Oh, no.
And the tag is already there, so.
Yeah, there's been a few tags already tossed out today, it looks like, from what I've seen.
Oh, yeah, the tags are going to be all morning.
Why must you do this to me?
Because
it's the truth.
Oh, no.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare use the thing.
You set it up there, Jen.
No.
Because, yes, Jen, it is you.
I hate it here already.
No, you don't.
It's not even been 5 minutes.
You set that one up, ma'am. I'm sorry.
You don't. She doesn't hate it here.
Now
she laughs too much.
Someone's gonna get smacked with the couch already.
Yeah, that's gonna be me later.
Okay.
You guys had better be lucky that after tomorrow, y'all are safe until Sunday.
So we get to call you cute for 2 days straight?
Well,
I mean, I'm not even going to be here.
We're going to do it while she's in London anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, and speaking of doing things, as you mentioned, the NBA schedule was released for the most part. We got somebody here to help break it down. Let's hit it.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
So Playmaker is here.
Agent Zero's in the house. What's going on, Playmaker?
What's up?
And I do owe Playmaker an answer. Sorry. Because Playmaker yesterday asked a question about why he is considered the true Splinter Cell. Well,
and the answer is
when you look at his opening, he looks like a hacker, which is why I call him the super hacker. He didn't like that. Then
why?
I heard about dog calling him Agent Zero, and I'm like, who else was a really tough agent that I can't use as like James Bond? One of my favorite games is the Splinter Cell series. So why not give
know what you're
him
talking
one of the high
about.
honors, Splinter Cell? It was simply just that.
I know what game you're
I
talking
got
about.
I got so many freaking nicknames I can't keep up.
That's true.
I know that feeling.
What's your favorite?
The
But
one he
you
has.
already know what the favorite is.
Playmaker.
Exactly.
All right. So the NBA schedule has been released. We'll start there. And as I began to mention, A Pizzle popped something into my messages this morning. Because the first two games on NBC.
Yes, and they open it up on NBC, so be coming right at the gate.
Yep.
NBC.
With round ball. Give me this round ball rock. Let me cue this up now. Since
Yes, sir.
it's October 21st.
Oh, did you see their tweet?
What tweet?
No.
So NBC tweeted using the old NBA game.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The opening night.
Nice.
Oh, they're going back to the old NBC,
they did.
NBA and NBC?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that already.
They used that. They used the game format to select the opening night games.
Okay.
Music and everything.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
that.
Yep.
So the opening games.
So I'm already going to enjoy it.
Matter of fact, give me this TV version here.
You play the music and I introduce the games if you want me to.
Go for it, man.
Let's do it that way.
Table's yours.
The NBA on NBC returns Tuesday, October 21st, as the Oklahoma City Thunder will have championship night when they welcome in the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant.
Oh,
that's gonna be huge.
Kevin
boy.
Durant will once again be subjected to having to see someone else hold up, raise the banner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, he's had banners that he's had, but
that is your opening tip-off. Your late tip-off at 10 p.m. We fly out to the City of Angels, where LeBron James and Luka Doncic, after getting a full off-season workout together, they welcome in Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and the Golden State Warriors.
God.
Classics.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I'm about that.
And I will say it now.
That's a fun opening, actually.
Both of those are mine. Both of those are mine.
Not only are they yours, but I have a very sneaky suspicion that I'm about to get stage hooked into that day.
We're both getting stage hooked that day.
If Playmaker's schedule would allow it, I'll hook him in. I want the whole crew to be with me on opening night. So it's the Rockets and the Thunder to open October 21st, and then an old California rivalry, the Warriors and the Lakers from the Staples Center.
The real Hatfields versus McCoys.
The real Hatfields versus McCoys, absolutely.
Your thoughts on? I can't wait for that Monday to hear Coach Johnson go off because it's gonna be hilarious for me. All that we need to see it. What the NBA say? Okay, you need to see it. This is what we gonna do for you. We gonna send the Warriors to LA.
He said, "You failed." Don't say you failed.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
No, not just that. Not just that for the opening day, but opening week. I decided to take a little gander at the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The ESPN doubleheaders Wednesday, Thursday are absolutely juicy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what we got?
Wednesday, October 22nd, the Cleveland Cavaliers decide to renew the rivalry of the East, and they head to the Mecca of sports.
New York.
Knicks.
Oh, the Garden?
They head to the Garden. And at 9:30, you're late in the double. It's a battle at Texas as the San Antonio Spurs will face
the Dallas Mavericks. Yep.
Thursday, October 23rd, we get our NBA Finals rematch.
Thunder and Pacers.
Thunder travel to game.
No, man, that's your game because it's in Indy. That's
Yes.
your game. That's in
That's
Indy.
my game. That is indeed my game.
And the late game of that double dip sees the Denver Nuggets travel to the Oracle to face Golden State.
October 21st, juicy doubleheader. October 22nd, a juicy doubleheader, and October 23rd. I'm going to have 6 NBA games under my belt before I even breathe a bit of football that weekend.
Nope.
Now let's get to the disrespectful part.
Well, no, you still have football already.
Let's get to the disrespectful part. And Victor,
Oh,
did
boy.
you watch the whole show yesterday? So you should know where I'm going.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched quite a few bits of it.
I missed parts of it. Disrespect.
Snowman?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just gonna let you know right now. Christmas Day.
Yes, I do.
Christmas Day, sir.
Yes.
You get one Eastern Conference game on Christmas Day.
Everybody else is in the West.
Everybody else is in the West.
I remember you talking. I remember you and Cool talking about this.
This is like the first time
in
7 years Boston hasn't played on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day.
And guess what the lone Eastern Conference game is?
What is
Cavs and Knicks.
Yeah.
Cavs and Knicks.
From MSG.
I mean, can't you just make it Boston and the Knicks at the very least? That is disrespectful.
Boston, Miami.
So-
You could have
Anybody but Cleveland because
Hell,
of the dumpster
I
fire
would have
they are.
taken Philadelphia.
I would have
That's
loved
something
to
else.
see that.
Philadelphia has had a Christmas Day game for the longest time. Now they don't.
Yeah.
So you
Boston
get Cleveland, New York at noon.
Mm-hmm.
2:30, you get San Antonio and Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
At 5, you get Dallas in the Bay Area.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
At 8, you get Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And then the nightcap, Anthony Edwards and the Joker.
I do apologize. I thought I heard LeBron James for a moment. Almost pressed the button.
Yes.
You did hear LeBron
I
James.
mean, you did hear LeBron James, but we ain't going there yet.
Yet.
Not yet.
And
I mean, unless Napoleon wants to do that thing today.
No. We'll save that. We'll save that for tomorrow. We'll save that for tomorrow.
As long as you do it before hour 3, because I ain't gonna be here hour 3 tomorrow.
By the way, Jen, according to what was said in stream, if you notice, we actually do have a like. So someone might be going live.
Uh-huh.
How many likes are we on right now?
1
Just 1?
so far.
I want to see that up at 5, and then I'll go live.
There you go, folks.
There's your challenge.
Challenge.
And we're gonna make that happen.
But yeah,
give us 5. Hey,
I
drop-
literally have it all set up and prepared. I'm just waiting
give
for
us
you guys
4
to complete it.
more likes before the commercial, and Jen will push the button on her stream.
But
We'll make this what, a triple broadcast?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But the disrespect.
Oh, Squiggles in. Contribution done. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bring it.
The disrespect on Christmas is real.
I mean, good Lord. Here.
I just refreshed the page. I see it at 4 now.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Is it already at 5?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Refresh your page.
Now, here's the thing. I'm
Wow, you guys are
Not
quick.
Not the fact that Snowman, Victor, and Shane with the whole King of the Hill routes.
Yep. They're gonna tell you what, man. They're gonna, boom hard channel right through me, man. They're gonna tell you what.
Oh gosh. Now about the disrespect, and it's very, very true.
And I'll ask this question. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Kevin Durant versus LeBron James because I kind of like seeing them go at it. I do. Even though they're getting older, I kind of like seeing it. To see who
That'll
get
be a
injured
fun game.
first.
That'll be a fun game in the city of
That'd be a
Angels.
fun game. But why
Yeah,
is
we
it?
don't mind that, but you only got one East Coast game? Only one?
I guess they feel that the East.
I guess
Everyone
they
has always
feel-
felt the East is a weak conference.
Has
Everyone
sucked.
feels that.
Mhm.
The East been weak compared to the West.
So they're like,
Yeah.
why bother putting any games on there except for like
But they still gave you like 3 East games and 2 West Coast games.
Yeah.
Or they
I
easily
mean, the
do,
East Coast
or
games
they
would go
easily
till about-
usually do
the East games would go till about 5 o'clock or so, and then you got the 2 West Coast games for a nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get this bull.
Well, who are we talking about in terms of who's distributing this?
Adam Silver.
They only thing they did they went for the names.
Exactly.
Which is disrespectful to Jaylen Brown, by the way.
Is this ESPN that's doing this, or is it NBC?
ABC,
Oh no,
ESPN.
Christmas is all ESPN.
There you go. That
turn-
answered my question. I rest my
Mhm.
case. Why is it like this? Because yes, ESPN, it is you.
There's a graphic.
He finna do it right now. Snowman didn't even say where he just went straight to the computer.
Right?
Goddamn right.
What's crazy is
He
as
was
soon as Victor started that, I'm like, that's gonna be a graphic. I wasn't even looking at my screen
Well,
right now. I was
okay.
checking out the rest of the schedule, and I knew right where Boss Man's brain was gonna go.
Well, here's the thing. Here's why I say that. Because ESPN has never really been about really, really watching the games. It's always been about name brand recognition.
Yeah.
Take some of the biggest names and put them out there. And you got to take the one team that had probably one of the best records in the East in Cleveland.
Dear God.
And you take them with you take one of the established teams, which is New York. Even though all you have is Saucy Cat over there.
Mhm.
Don't you start with me.
I'm sorry.
Which gives me another
said
idea.
that. Cool said that a couple of days ago, and that has stuck in my head for a week.
Man, cut that.
Mhm.
Cool.
Saucy cat.
QB's SC and Saucy Cat.
And I'm mad at you for putting it in the darn chat. And he had to do the damn voice. I gotta make sure that people understand how to read comments. I'm like, the hell.
Right.
And there's the hashtag Saucy Cat.
Oh my God! Really?
Apparently.
Yes. It's there.
Oh Lord.
And where I don't even know where it even came from. Did Cool say that beforehand? 'Cause I only heard him say it one time, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden I was like,
It stuck.
"Saucy Cat."
And I heard him say
That
it.
makes
one time.
sense.
Yeah,
That
it
makes
does.
a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't. I'll be honest, no man. I didn't help the situation either.
No, you didn't.
I didn't help it at all.
Nope.
Okay.
That's how Caleb Rims got put into it.
What? That's how what?
That's how Caleb Williams got brought into that conversation.
Oh my God.
And then Victor in the chat wanted to go QB Zesty and Saucy Cat. I'm like,
No, because Cool talked about Caleb Williams, and I've heard that name QB Zesty. So QB Zesty and Saucy Cat.
Oh God.
this is what happened. So I bought the article where the Knicks paid Mikal Bridges,
Yes.
and Cole Johnson, being the guy who he is, was
Being evil.
he wasn't being evil. No, he was being analytical. Being professional about it and going through the whiz. And he brought up Karl Anthony Towns, and all of a sudden, Cool just came out of nowhere, Saucy Cat. I'm like, Saucy Cat? And he talked about his old mannerism and all that stuff. I'm like, did you put him and Caleb Williams in the same category?
Yep. Yep. He sure did.
And Victor was done after that point.
Yep. Yep.
Victor was done after that because I brought up Caleb Williams.
I was like, Caleb, why
Why'd
you
you
bring
bring
Caleb?
Caleb Williams? How'd you bring Caleb Williams in?
Because Caleb Williams paints his nails, I believe.
It's a whole thing going around Caleb Williams. I'm like,
yep. And I've heard about it because he paints his nails. He's like QB Zesty.
And I brought it up. Then Victor decided to throw QB Zesty and Saucy Cat in the chat, and Cool decided to do the goddamn voice.
Damn.
I can't believe we got Cole with that one because Cole lost it after that.
QB Zesty.
QBs, Justy.
I'm like,
And now they're both in the chat, folks.
Because
Oh my
it's
God.
because he used the lisp is what really got both Playmaker and Cole. They were like, I can't believe you used the lisp for that.
you gotta be kidding.
No, they're not kidding.
But all I'm saying is that with ESPN, they don't really broadcast games that fans want to see. They brought up games that they think will bring the name brand recognition.
That's why I said. That's why I said it's disrespectful to Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because if a certain player wasn't injured, guess who would have been on Christmas?
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
So that's a disrespect to Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disrespect to the entire Boston team.
Matter of fact, Jaylen Brown was the Finals MVP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was.
Hell, I would have taken the beat down. That would be Boston versus Philadelphia. I would have taken that as a game.
That would have been probably the 2:30 game instead of San Antonio and Oklahoma.
That would be me and my wife at my in-laws at 2:30.
Like, let's just be honest. And I'm
Yes.
sorry to say this, but Snowman, you know I love the Spurs. You know I do.
Yes. Yep.
But
I do too.
don't nobody want to see Victor Wembanyama go against the champs on Christmas.
Apparently they do. Apparently they do now.
You know what? I'm gonna hate this NBA. Y'all gonna hate me for this. But Big Dog, do me a favor. Can you give me the NFL Christmas games?
Give me just a moment.
I got you here.
Because it's the Spurs and Thunder is your 2:30 game. What are they going up against?
I've got it. All
right.
The 1 o'clock game is Cowboys at Commanders.
You're already done because everybody wants to see Cowboys. Everybody wants to see Cowboys regardless.
The 4:30 game is Lions Vikings.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Depending on how JJ McCarthy looks. Oh boy.
That's a good one.
That can be a good one.
NBA, y'all might be taking another L on Christmas.
Oh, they will be taking another L.
And your night game is Denver at Kansas City.
Oh, you're taking an L on. They're taking an L.
That's a dog. That's a dog.
Just because.
So they put Denver at Kansas City across Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
Yes, they did.
Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh.
That's unfair.
I might have to use the double TVs on that one.
Well, I'll put it this way: this is going to be LeBron's time to prove that Christmas is NBA Day,
which you won't.
Exactly.
You got to prove that one.
Will the Lakers make the playoffs?
And why does
okay, Brian Pettit. Brian Pettit with the first NBA question of season 12. Will the Lakers make the playoffs?
They'll make.
I will reserve comment for right now.
I'm trying to think. Let me see who all was in the playoffs last year. We also know OKC because they won the whole thing.
They won the whole thing. Yep.
They beat Minnesota to get there.
Houston, Golden State made it.
Houston, Golden State, Denver.
That's
5.
Okay, I've got it right here.
Memphis, because
Oklahoma
City started their destruction against Memphis.
Minnesota, Golden State, and the Clippers.
Clippers.
They're in the West.
Yep, Clippers made it. That's 7. I'm missing a team.
Houston.
No, we say Houston. Houston and Golden State.
Okay. The first round was Oklahoma, Memphis, Denver, Clippers, Lakers, Minnesota, and Rockets.
Lakers did make it. So to answer this question is, if you don't think the Lakers are going to make it, who are you replacing the Lakers with? That's how you.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take that spot?
And you know why? You know why the NBA is going to fail this year? Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Because
it's you. Okay. I'll take that one.
Yes, ESPN. It is you. It has always been you. It will be you now, forever and ever and ever. Amen.
Okay. You is talking ramming LeBron down our throats.
You is talking about the worldwide leader in sports, literally.
Because they're acquiring everybody because they're broke.
It's a monopoly.
Well, the UFC actually went to Paramount Plus, from what I'm hearing.
Good. ESPN is trying to acquire everybody because they're broke. They're shelling out tons and tons of money for all of these leagues for broadcast rights, thinking they're going to make their money back.
Considering they just shelled out $1.6 billion to get the PLE rights for WWE.
Oh,
and they also shelled out a ton of money to get NFL Red Zone.
I'll ask this question: how come they couldn't put a Bulls game on Christmas?
I mean,
really
gotta ask.
They're not. Well, think about it.
You might want to because that's probably what ESPN are saying that they're right about now.
Well, I'm just saying. Think about it. You can't just put another East game on there. Okay, do you have a better idea?
Philadelphia, Boston.
You said Chicago.
Yes.
What has Chicago done to get national television?
Sucked.
What has any of these teams in the East done?
I'm actually thoroughly surprised that they ain't put the Orlando Magic in none of these special games.
Why couldn't you do Orlando? I'm
actually happy about this. I'm like, cool.
Look, I'm throwing out suggestions. If y'all got better suggestions, then you tell me.
There ain't no.
I already told you. The Indiana don't have Tyrese Halliburton. Boston doesn't have Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 of your top 4 teams remaining fully tacked is the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Cool Breeze McCain blowing in today. ESPN said we're taking over.
No, we are. But that's beside the point.
I'm just saying, like, I'm throwing out suggestions. Everyone else throwing out complaints.
Then you can throw.
No, we're telling you the reason why the ESPN did what they did. That's why I say it was disrespectful to Jaylen Brown.
I mean, let's be real. Right now, ESPN is flat out saying,
we do not care.
They clearly don't care about the East.
They damn sure don't.
They stopped caring about the East a long time ago. Long time ago.
They just hoping somebody will make it look good. And they want Cleveland or New York to be the ones that will make it look good, which I doubt it.
So
I'm gonna wake up Christmas morning, share Christmas morning with my family, open presents, and go back to bed before the Cavaliers and Knicks tip off.
I mean, you could watch Cavaliers versus Saucy Cat. That'd be an interesting matchup.
Oh my God!
Wait, that is the matchup.
It is.
God darn you, Victor. Victor is like the person who catches something on my shows and just brings it to Snowman in the morning.
Yes. And there are times where I taste something for Snowman in the morning and I bring it to your show.
And guess what? You know what tomorrow is?
What tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Tomorrow is ACC Day.
Oh yeah. So is Bear Down Gridiron going to be tomorrow, or is it going to be Thursday? It's going to stay Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
How did you term it in your post? All Coastal Day? something to
all
that nature?
All Coast Conference.
All Coast There you go. All Coast.
The Atlantic Coast Conference.
No, you had it right before. The All Coast Conference. Because the coasts are covered.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new meaning for the ACC, the All Coast Conference.
They might as well just say All Coast because, darn, you literally stretch from the East Coast to the West Coast.
The most elite of Eagles, Cool Breeze McCain. He says, got to be one more East game, but good teams, Orlando, Boston, Atlanta, etc.
Nah, leave Atlanta.
They're disrespecting Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm. Leave Atlanta.
The rest of the schedules are coming out later this week, so we'll just have to wait and see.
The Martin Luther King schedule is out too.
Yeah,
just remember the greatest trick,
and that's gonna be on. That's gonna be on NBC and Peacock.
You ain't got no sense, Cool McCain. We don't call it Atlantic anymore. We call it nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
Shut up! Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Ain't there waste no time to do that one.
Nope.
I mean, Martin Luther King Day, we is getting Milwaukee and Atlanta.
Well, at least that's only on Peacock.
Wait. Who are we getting on MLK Day?
The schedule goes at 1:00. It's Milwaukee being hosted by Atlanta. Oklahoma travels to Cleveland at 2:30. Dallas heads to MSG at 5, and Boston heads to Motown at 8.
Okay.
Just
Here's
remember,
what you do. Here's what you do to fix the MLK games. You eliminate 3 of them.
Which 3 do you eliminate?
You keep the last one.
Okay, so you only hold one game on MLK Day?
Yep, and you hold it at 8:00. And you put it on NBC.
Well, outside of Milwaukee and Atlanta, the other 3 are on NBC.
Yeah, the other 3 are on NBC. The matchups again: Milwaukee and Atlanta.
Milwaukee and Atlanta.
You got Oklahoma and Cleveland.
You don't know what the hell's going. You don't know what the hell's going on in Milwaukee, and Atlanta is Atlanta. So you get that one out of the way. Next one.
Oklahoma and Cleveland at 2:30.
It's the champs. They'll walk into Cleveland and blow them out by 50. Next one.
But
Dallas at New York.
It's the finals that people wanted last year.
Not me.
It's what they call for.
Not my ass.
I know you didn't.
We know you didn't.
Again,
you just one person.
Yeah. Again, it's Dallas and New York at 5.
Get it out the way. You have
that depends if Kyrie Irving, Cooper Flag, and Anthony Davis are all playing at the same time.
Oh no! Did I just saw Kyrita Pinkett-Smith versus Saucy Cat? Nah. Next.
Nope.
And then you wrap it up with Boston and Detroit at 8.
Leave them. Leave that one.
Boston,
leave that one.
I would say make it a doubleheader to have the
Kyrita Herbal Tea, Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass. Oh yeah, Mr. Glass.
Really well, Kyrita, are you wait. Let's think about this matchup here. You got Kyrita Herbal Tea, Fly the Flag, and Mr. Glass.
He's not going to be there. He'll be injured by that time.
Did you call him?
They're playing New York.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing Saucy Cat.
Yep.
See,
even Cool got it in the chat already.
Yep.
You in trouble tomorrow.
I bridged the gap between a lot of shows.
Tomorrow. I'm not in trouble tomorrow.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. We in Cool country. So I'm just gonna sit back and let Cool kill his hurricanes. That's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and do my job and do my due diligence, and actually talk about the conference as a whole. But
oh yeah,
don't forget Halloween this year, the biggest trick the NBA ever pulled.
Yeah.
What's the Halloween match? The biggest trick?
No. I got it. Snowman.
Oh,
the NBA Cup starts on Halloween.
Yes, it does.
Okay, next subject, please.
That's why Victor said that.
The greatest trick the NBA ever pulled, because there ain't no trick to be found.
Because Victor was enjoying me going off about how all the goddamn days you want to start the NBA Cup, you pick Halloween.
Pick Halloween, yes.
And matter of fact, not only that.
Just a moment.
Not only that, it's on a Friday at that too.
Wait. Let me do this. Let me get Playmaker the floor so he can reprise his rant about the greatest trick the NBA ever did, because there's no treat in the NBA Cup. Playmaker the floor is yours.
You sit here and pick a Friday to pick the NBA Cup, which is one ironic thing. Then the other ironic thing, you did it on Halloween out of all days, which is another negative. And let me add a third one to it, because outside of trick-or-treating, the very next day is the Florida-Georgia game. So ain't nobody going to be caring about no goddamn NBA Cup that weekend.
Right.
Florida and Georgia is the next day in Jacksonville.
And look, Cooler picked his winner for the NBA Cup. The Charlotte Hornets.
That'd be the most ironic thing for the NBA Cup to happen.
Yeah, it would.
The Charlotte
Hornets.
You fool!
Oh,
Damn.
I boycott the NBA. You know what? I will beat you. Purdue. Doggone it. Push the button, please, will you, Shane? Please.
Don't push that button.
No, I'm not going to push that button. I'm not going to push that button. I'm going to push this button.
And of course, why?
And I'm going to push. And I'm going to push this.
And of course,
and
why
this one.
Got me up.
This one for the whole NBA Cup.
I'm sorry for saying that. Sorry. You know why we're dealing with all this trick and not treat on Halloween?
Because yes, Adam Silver, it is you.
Because yes, NBA, it is you.
Thank you.
Well, y'all start giving him ideas.
He gonna take him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It don't matter what the hell come out of our damn mouth. He gonna run with that anyway. What the hell you talking about?
He came up with yes, Jen is you on just a whim. No one said anything.
Wait. Which one?
Okay. Yes, Jen, it is you. No one brought
Oh,
that
that
up.
was-
and you
that
just
was
came
a-
up with that one by yourself.
That was a total.
The
That was
evil
totally
super
on-
villain gave us Caleb Williams for crying out loud, and
Yeah.
it was off the
Yes,
cuff.
he
And
did.
next thing we know, that showed up.
And
He
now
did.
Snowman has for Shador Sanders too.
Hey. Shador Sanders played good in preseason game 1. Okay. He played good in preseason game 1.
Yeah, we had.
Okay,
we
I'm
had
gonna
a
make
fight
I'm gonna
yesterday.
make Playmaker pissed off at me, and I'm gonna make him laugh at the same time. I kid around when I say this, but Shador Sanders played like
No, he didn't. And you know it.
He's
Here's
a-
the interesting part. The interesting part.
yes.
Cleveland.
It is you. No, I'm kidding.
That might end up becoming a graphic.
It already is.
It already is. What are you talking about?
It already is.
Because
I have to find it, but
I didn't see one Dylan Gabriel dressed for the game. So what is you trying to say?
I don't know. I'll be right
Because
back.
because if Shador Sanders is going to look the way that he looked in preseason, and nobody sees Dylan Gabriel,
Well, I'm wondering-
Cleveland gonna look like a bunch of dummies.
Well, actually, Snowman did ask what in all types of blue hell was Cleveland doing. I'm like, you ask like they know what they're doing. They clearly do not know what they're doing.
Oh boy.
Because did you hear any negative talk about Shador Sanders at the first preseason game? No, you didn't.
Yep.
No,
I did.
no, you didn't.
I did.
You must be in the wrong circles then, sir. You must be in a circle of nothing but negative people.
I'm kidding. I didn't hear any. No, I did not.
But speaking of football, thank you, AP, for giving me another gem.
Oh no.
Of course.
Thank you. Very, very. That's why I know tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun for me.
Why?
Because
Who is ranked number 1 in the country?
Texas.
Yep.
Who's my co-host?
Cole
Oh.
Johnson. Oh boy. You know, I may have to join that show tomorrow.
Do you know that man went on a for tire rant on Texas last week when
Yes,
we did the
yes, he
SEC?
did.
Yes, he did. Classic rant.
And
Which-
guess who's ranked number 3? Which is very disrespectful.
Who?
The reigning defending national champion.
Ohio State.
Ohio
Ohio
State
State's ranked
three.
number 3.
Ohio State.
I sent the
That
entire
should not
top
be
25.
That should not be. Ohio State's the defending champions. They should be top ranked.
Yes.
And
outright.
guess what the first game of the season is? For
Texas,
week 1?
Ohio State. 1
Even
versus
At
with-
3.
the horseshoe.
Even
In the horse.
even
Playmaker,
when,
are you working that day?
Most likely, yes.
even
Crap.
when,
Actually, hold on.
even when everything is
No, no.
written
I
down.
usually take the first weekend of the college football season, the first week of the NFL season off.
Even
No,
when
understand me?
everything is written down,
Honestly.
the NCAA finds a way to bleep something up.
And here's
I
the
can
part,
go through
and,
the
here's,
entire
and I'm
top
gonna give you
25.
another sneak peek into tomorrow, and the reason why Cool McKinnon's gonna go off tomorrow, and I can't wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Their first games is against who? Notre Dame. Who was
Notre Dame.
ranked 6th.
Oh.
Yep.
They
I was about
put
to say.
Miami ranked 10th.
Tuamakin's gonna lose it.
What?
Can I have a piece of the show tomorrow? Just a little tiny piece.
So you're gonna have 1 versus 3, 10 versus 6 in the opening week of the college football season.
Oh man, you gotta pull Paul Allen. You gotta pull out some Paul Allen.
I believe Paul Allen said, wait, let me get this right. I believe Paul Allen multiple times just in the last few moments said, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
I can go through the entire top 25. I've got it right here in front of me.
Playmaker, I beg of you. Can I have a little kid? Huh?
I'm finna have me a fun tomorrow. No, because I have to be on time tomorrow. I have to make sure I am done on a certain time.
Can I have a little?
If we went for Cole Johnson, we want to win almost 2.5 hours. And he ran on Texas.
So what you're telling me is that Cole Johnson, after finding out Texas is ranked number 1, said,
"Oh, that's
some bull."
He's finna go in. Oh, he's going in. I already know it.
All right.
He is not thrilled
whatsoever. I got the whole 25 right here in front of me.
Here's the top 25 from 25 to 20.
I got it right here.
Go.
BYU at 25, Tennessee 24, Texas Tech 23, Iowa State 22, Ole Miss 21.
And from 20 to 16?
The Hoosiers at 20, Texas A&M at 19, Oklahoma 18, KSU 17, SMU 16.
15 to 11.
Florida at 15, Michigan 14. It looks like
South Kakalaki.
South Carolina at 13.
South Carolina.
Illinois at 12. Arizona State at 11. Your back half of the top 10 go Miami 10, LSU 9, Bama 8, Oregon 7, Notre Dame 6. 5 through 1 go Georgia, Clemson, OSU, Penn State, and the Horns of Texas at number 1.
Why is Texas number 1? They didn't win the national championship.
Why is Indiana 20?
Because Indiana snuck in the playoff. I'll give you that.
Shouldn't they have been higher then?
Who are we talking about here?
You have to realize when Kurt Cinetti went there, he grabbed a whole bunch of transfers that were upperclassmen. So we want to see, can he redo this again?
Right.
Indiana's at 20 because they snuck in the playoff.
How's Clemson 4?
Because Clemson rules the ACC, and nothing's going to change.
Oh, did I forget to mention that I pissed Cole Johnson off?
How did you do that, sir?
Oh, no.
So, Cole Johnson picked the Georgia Bulldogs to win the SEC.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
And I picked the Longhorns.
I thought you were going to say you picked Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill now.
Can we get that? Playmaker, since you're here.
Hey, matter of fact, it's actually on the channel by itself. Our picks.
Oh boy!
Oh my God!
There's a drop you need to do for me, Playmaker. Here,
I picked the Longhorns, so he did not like that at all.
I'm sure he didn't, but then again, he kind of made you mad because he said the Gators were crying crocodile tears. You're like, that's disrespectful.
I remember that. He said the Gators are crying crocodile tears, and I thought Playmaker was going to throw something at him.
Disrespectful for it. And Cole Johnson knew he was being disrespectful.
Yeah, he did.
Cool part didn't catch on. I'm like, this man know damn well people don't like being confused with gators and crocodiles. How dare you?
Right.
That's why he did it.
Oh,
that's why he did it. The Playmaker's hanging with us. 51 after the hour. This is the end of the first period. We're going to put a pin in it right there. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, hour 2 will begin a little bit early with the Gators crying crocodile tears, especially November 1st. Back in a bit.
Oh, brother.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I wanted
to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Well, we always enjoy having the playmaker on each and every week. But I kind of found a moment that describes our friendship in a very hilarious fashion.
Okay.
What have you done?
I found something related to Chapel Bill that Playmaker said on our program.
Oh, Lord.
Chapel Bill.
Chapel Bill. Say it again. Say it again.
What, me?
No.
Chapel Bill now.
You better not start to make me, Jen.
Chapel Bill.
Remember what I did? Remember what I did to you yesterday, man?
Yeah.
What did you do to me again?
Really, is Jen for insane cuteness.
Really? Yeah.
I mean,
well,
does this mean I'm technically gone from Snowman in the Morning? Because I can exit right now.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
Sit your cute behind down.
I'm not cute.
You are cute.
Go grab that couch and sit down.
Not the bad bit went whole southern on Jen.
I
don't know about a couch, but I can grab my throne.
Oh.
No, you're missing us with that. I found something that Playmaker did that had the whole crew laughing.
Oh,
yep.
Lord.
And this is what happened.
Oh boy.
Bill.
Yes, Chapel Bill.
I still cannot get that out of my head.
Chapel Bill. You heard me correctly. Chapel Bill. That's
Well,
what
Father
it's called.
O'Shaughnessy can't get Chapel Bill out of his head either for different reasons.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what
Of course, it comes at my expense.
Right.
Don't
get
comes
saved,
at my
O'Shaughnessy not
effing
here.
expense.
I mean, that's no man's fault.
That's one of the best things that we love about Playmaker being here is the improvisation, because he comes in with a master plan about this thick, a master plan playbook.
Hey,
There are
y'all
very few
pissed me off.
moments.
God damn it.
Huh?
Oh,
What happened?
He was pissing me off.
And to think that shut the show down.
Yes, it
It did. It shut the show down. And Playmaker said it was such a straight face too.
He had it up.
Well, Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needed.
He said he looked at the game and said, "Oh, Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needed to do." And we were done.
Again, the joke comes at my expense.
Hey,
To be fair, there's a lot of jokes. There's a lot of jokes in my like.
Everybody's been asking for the personality to come out, and I was like, "Y'all be careful what you ask for, because you don't know."
I didn't ask for a damn thing, and I got the stray.
But we love that it's out.
Because yes, that it is you. Wait, didn't we have a graphic for Karl Anthony Towns?
I hope not.
We did. I have to find it.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
I hope not.
Why do you say I hope not, Playmaker?
Because I do not need to see him on a graphic.
But why though?
Because he's not him.
We know that.
We know that.
We
So
figured that out.
him,
We figured that out a long time ago.
So him don't need to be on a graphic.
Sure he does.
No, you don't.
Just for S's and G's and humor's sake.
So you mean to tell me Karl Anthony Towns ain't Carmelo Hayes? Because he ain't
not even close. No.
No. He ain't him.
And matter of fact, Carmelo Hayes ain't even him.
That's unfortunately true too.
Facts.
That's facts. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, Trick Williams is doing better than Carmelo Hayes right now.
Oh man.
Don't test me.
What have we? What? Here's Brian Pettit.
I don't think y'all understand. It's Coach Johnson starting to find out because I'm killing him when it comes to Dallas.
Oh boy.
Everybody.
I can't wait for that.
Everyone hates me.
What was the question, Victor, that you asked before we came on?
Victor, it's not even about the Cowboys. You know what I did to Cole Johnson?
The Mavericks.
No. You know what I did to Cole Johnson? This is what I did. I said, let's take the Dallas Cowboys out of the city of Dallas. Will Cole Johnson feel it still be the same for the Cowboys? I mean, for the city of Dallas. Stone cold silence.
He had to think about it.
Exactly. No, because the answer was yes.
Oh, yes. Well,
it's not the Cowboys he hate. He can't stand the city.
And it probably is that. Because I asked the question.
He was right. Well, that's easy. He was raised in Houston.
Yeah, I had a question.
Houston.
I had a question, and I said the thing is, I noticed is that NFL fans want two things. They want to see the team win and the Cowboys lose, and I'm like, it's starting to feel damn personal now. Everyone seems to hate Cowboys fans. There's never any sympathy for any type of pain to Cowboys fans, even ones like myself that I consider myself a little more rational than most.
Which you do, and you are. And you are, and
it's like a hatred.
We just pick on you, okay? But we know how rational you are when it comes to the Cowboys. You, Ben Sutter, Chris Dietz, and others.
Right.
It's the group that you named that pisses off.
And I want to hear from Playmaker because Playmaker has never really talked about
Playmaker has
it like
eating grin on his face.
He does, especially after what happened last week.
Snowman started like Cole on that one. Yeah, you know, I love Ben Sutter. I love Ken. I love Ivan. I love Megan Price. I love Auden. I said, yeah, you still want to bomb the city.
Right.
Now, in my travels, I've only been through Dallas.
Never been to it.
I've never been. I take that back. I had a layover in Dallas, and I had a chance to see Reunion Arena before they blew it to shreds. On my stadium tour, I do want to see AT&T Stadium, but I don't want to see it for a Cowboy game. I want to see it for the Cotton Bowl.
I always wanted to see it for a boxing match. I mean, we know we saw we're not going to talk about that last match, but the other two matches were good. But I mean, for a boxing event, I'd like to go to AT&T Stadium for that.
110,000 people in a boxing match,
right?
But look, I know why Snowman dislikes the Cowboys because we've had a rivalry since the early 90s.
Listen, I've said this many times when it comes to the Cowboys, and I will continue to say it. I don't like them, but I respect the hell out of them for what they've been through in the how they helped rule in the 70s with the Steelers, what they went through in the 80s, the end of the Tom Landry era, and the team that Jimmy Johnson built in the 90s. The stupidest thing that the Cowboys ever did
was get rid of
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, yeah.
And since then, they have sucked.
It's the curse. It's the curse.
I was going to say,
and by the way, hold on. I'm glad you said that.
Like,
Victor,
yes, sir.
I need you to take a private jet down to Arlington, Texas. And I need you to slap the hell out of Dak Prescott.
Are you gonna give me private jet money? I'm struggling, okay?
I'm trying to get you there as fast as I can so you can get back.
I'll do it for you. I'm like, are you gonna give me private jet? And then I might need
This man had the nerve.
Mm-mm.
The nerve.
The
this
nerve.
past weekend.
Oh God.
To shake Matthew Stafford's hand and say the most asinine words relating to the Cowboys.
Go ahead.
And he said, quote,
"We will see y'all in the NFC Championship game."
Oh my God.
Close quote.
Oh God.
And the Cowboys season is now basically cursed.
Here's the thing.
Why?
Because yes, Dak,
yes,
it is
Dak,
you.
it is you. It has always been you. It will forever be you. Forever and ever. Amen.
And
When was the last time y'all made the NFC Championship game?
The last time was when this bug-eyed dummy wasn't really running things.
Here's the problem, right?
I found that graphic by pure accident. Shane described it, and 30 seconds later, I found it.
South Park for the win.
I
know, right?
I get what Dak is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be the hype man. He's got to be the cheerleader. He's got to be the guy that says, "No, we can do it. We're gonna make it. He has to be the one that leads the team. So if you have a quarterback who's like, well, if we win like 10 and 7 or 8 and 7 or 11 and 6, we'll be fine there. He can't have that because then people are like he ain't got no drive.
So what you're saying is,
do?
So what you're saying, Victor, and Playmaker, you're gonna sock me for this, is that Dak Prescott can't be this guy.
Oh my
God! I actually kind of had a yeah.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Why? Just why?
Just why the hell did this happen?
The way, and this is the thing. I'm not saying it just from my perspective. I'm saying it from what I've heard from Morocco Republic members. They're like, if he doesn't say that, then that means he has no passion, he has no drive, and then why is he there? But when you say something like that,
like I already had to deal with one dumbass group yesterday. I don't want to deal with another dumbass group.
We're bronsexuals.
Wait a minute. You dealt with a bunch of these.
I don't know. You know, it seems like bad things are always happening to me. Like I have bad luck or something.
Son, you don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Okay.
I'd rather not take this show to a serious route.
Oh dear. Go ahead.
Oh no.
But yeah, I dealt with a dumbass group. I did a dumbass group yesterday.
Which group
and Cole.
Which group was that?
You sure you want to go this route, Snowman? This is very serious. Like this is no joking at all.
Do it.
This dumbass group who wanted to throw dildos during WNBA games.
We discussed that.
We did talk about that.
We hammered that.
And here's the thing: someone already got arrested for it because the dumbass. Here's the dumbass tried to throw it to the onto the court, missed, and hit a 9-year-old girl in the face with it.
What did I say often last night, Shane, during my game? Look at a mess.
All I said, I pulled a Ryan McCarthy, just said, dead.
Dead. Just dead.
No, you had here's the problem. A person wants to talk to ESPN, but not put his face on camera and say, yes, we're a group that orchestrated all this. So you want to orchestrate something that's very, one, disrespectful to the ladies that's playing the game of basketball.
Disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
2, could have injured one of them because you're lucky enough because you would have injured the one person on the court, which would have been Sophie Cunningham. All hell would have broke loose.
Oh, Sophie Cunningham coming for heads. You injured. Ooh.
And 3, you want to take credit for something, but not show your face.
Of course not, because
And that's
anonymous. Got me anonymous.
He's as cowardly as my old roommate.
Nobody give a crap about that goddamn cryptocurrency.
It's as cowardly as Gun Run because he has been shown after V.
Oh my God.
Since.
He's as cowardly as V Shoujo and everything that happened there. He's as cowardly as my old roommate. He's as cowardly as a couple of old people I used to associate myself with until both of their asses got arrested.
Lucky Cole Johnson was busy during that moment of the show. Otherwise, he would have been the one going off, not me.
And now, and then the thing is, like, why are you doing this? What sense is this making?
What do you gain from doing
exactly?
Here it is. The controversy that surrounded the WNBA, and they wanted to steal some of that attention.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The controversy that surrounded the WNBA, they wanted to steal some of that attention. Oh, I read the article on this show. That's why I do what I do, Victor. So you can see the title, and I can read the article.
Yeah,
understood.
I get it.
I'll give you my simple response.
Oh, hell no.
I just hear like, what? Why are you doing? And then, like I said, I found out about the guy that got arrested because he messed around.
Did they throw him under the jail?
I hope so.
In the jail. Did they throw him under the jail for his stupidity?
Yeah, he's gonna be on a registry too, because he assaulted a 9-year-old girl with a object.
You are 100% right, Mr. McCain. You are 100% right.
So that dude's gonna be on a registry because he assaulted a child with that particular device.
If he isn't already.
So,
that's true.
So congratulations, dumbass.
I'm gonna step further. I say don't benefit from the NBA game, benefit from the NBA games while you at it.
Oh, I think once that happens, you gotta be banned from pretty much the stadium
Everything.
itself. Yep.
Banned from all stadiums.
Banned from all stadiums because you can't. Well, I don't know if they do all stadiums, but I know from that stadium he banned from every event. He can't go to a bingo game in that stadium.
Oh God, not a bingo game. I ain't been to a bingo game in years, but I understand. But damn.
Sorry, Jim, but this is the stupidity that happens in America.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, it is.
I mean, how does it? I don't understand how.
Three separate incidents.
Ban him from all stadiums in North America. Agreed.
You have.
By the way, I just dug a little deeper into this rabbit hole.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe what the actual cryptocurrency is called.
Oh, it's the exact object they threw.
Yes, it is known as Green Dildo Coin, and its tag is dildo.
And here's the crazy thing: is that some betting companies are actually putting lines on whether or not a green dildo will be thrown onto the court. That's something you can actually bet on.
I don't know. You know, it seems like bad things are always happening to me. Like I have bad luck or something.
Son, you don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Agreed. And I agree with Cool. Pause.
The fact that they're actually making bets like that now, like I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dawn.
Yes.
Please, for the love of God, Persona 3 me.
Man. Give me, you know what? Now it's my turn. Give me the tank.
Oh boy.
All right, hang on a second here. Hang on. Hank!
Now I ask the
told you
stations.
I retired. I told you I retired from selling propane, boy.
Now I ask the stations to forgive me for this bleep. Give me this camera, goddammit. Green dildo. Really?
Yes.
Green dildo. And you're acting
Yes.
like dildos, throwing them on the court to try to get attention. First of all, as the playmaker said, no one gives 2/5 of a good goddamn about cryptocurrency. Let's just start there.
No, they don't.
Second of all, you are attempting. Let's just call it what it is. You are attempting to injure WNBA players by tossing those on the court.
It's assault. It's a form of assault.
It is absolutely assault. And you're doing all this to get attention. You do an interview and you don't show your face. You dumbass.
You a bitch.
You're as dumb as Davu Denavit for paying $50 for some raw ass fish and not getting a handshake out of it.
Oh, I forgot to add an important word to that. Not showing a face in me.
Go ahead.
The guy used the word autonomy.
Yes, and I said autonomy. Basically,
You're a dumbass.
anonymity. It's really anonymity.
Your dumbassery doesn't need anonymity. Your dumbassery needs to be thrown under the goddamn jail and not come out and see the light of day ever again. That is pure unadulterated assault, and you need to get slapped in the face with it. Matter of fact, I'll go one step. That is pure unadulterated assault, and you need to get slapped in the face, kicked in the ass, and whomped in the nuts for that dumbassery. You want to risk the lives of people around you, in front of you, behind you, and the players on the court in the W for attention? Really?
Not to mention when you clowns hit a 9-year-old girl in the face with one.
Yeah.
And you hit a 9-year-old girl in the face. I am a proud father. If that's my girl you hit in the face, I'm going to jail.
What sucks is this kid was 18 years. What sucks is this kid was 18 years old that hit that 9-year-old in the face.
Yes.
Thinking that he was going to be part of the viral movement.
Well,
18-year-old viral movement. You're going to be a part of the viral movement, all right, when you're Brian.
Don't say that. Don't say
Brian.
that. Nope.
Easy.
We got radio stations to consider.
I know. That's why I'm taking a breath. I will also say this. I will also say this. I'm just glad I wasn't there and it wasn't my daughter, because had it been that, I'd have given me a stone cold stunner right there on the steps and hung you on the banister out to dry.
Think about this, because all your daughters are grown, but imagine if it was one of your granddaughters.
Oh, I'm going to jail. And especially if it was Donna.
Oh yeah,
I'm really going to jail.
Really going to jail.
That man's gonna be on trial for a murder case.
I'm really going to. If it's any of my daughters or my granddaughters or my grandsons, if it's any of my children or grandchildren, I will not think about it. I will just react, and I'm leaving the arena in handcuffs.
It's good.
Because I
don't
will.
understand why.
And then I'll be getting a phone call to get the Benz out.
I will defend my family. All right.
No.
I am not happy, to say the least. I won't go full George Carlin here, because we do have radio stations to think about.
And Zebo.
And Mosaic TV. That a 9-year-old girl gets hit. Matter of fact, close the tank before I say anything further. Please. Close the tank. This will send us to a break.
I want to ask everyone one
inmates
question
find
before
out.
we go to break. Did this individual, because these individuals will say anything. Was there a reason? Because it has to, did they have any type of reason to say just because you want attention?
That's all they want is the attention.
They want the attention. They created a cryptocurrency with the ironic name, and they wanted to bring attention to it.
People will do literally anything for attention nowadays, though.
Sure, that's the truth.
There's
one of our brothers. Hey, McCain, we'd love to have you back on the show. Would you have stomped a mud hole in them and walked it dry? Let's see. A Stone Cold Stunner and my dad used to say to me a lot, a mud hole stomped in their ass, a rock bottom, a tombstone, and any
Last
other thing I could, a last ride, and any
Well,
other
it's not
finisher
real.
I can think of.
The Brock Lesnar F5 to wrap it all up to the windshield of somebody's car.
I'd have superplex that sumbitch through the roof of the building and hope it opens. Let me go to a break.
So,
Let's go to a break. Let's
so,
calm down.
gotta
Let's
say,
get back to-
this is a very serious subject, and I was pissed.
I'm pissed.
There's a lot of us that are pissed.
I
about
have
it.
covered. I've covered the WNBA in person or online for the last 10 seasons.
I can see
I've
the
been a
anger a
fan
lot.
of
The
it.
anger veins on Jen's avatar.
Yeah. Let me put it like this.
I'm not really that angry. I'm just more so
Frustrated.
why?
Let's put it this way. The attention whore is going to get what he deserves behind bars because he's about to become Bubba's whore.
Oh, go to break.
Okay,
And
on that.
and on that note, make my exit.
Thank you for that. Let's go to a break and let's get back to the fun after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Ooh.
Oy, oy, oy today. I got nothing after that.
Just thinking about that.
Hold on. I just let what Playmaker said about Dak Prescott sink in. I needed 3 aspirin.
Ouch.
Like I said, I understand.
Why do you need 3 aspirin?
Because look, I understand what he's trying to do, but it's like, again, this sheer stupidity. Like, your team is nowhere near ready for an NFC Championship. Why even put that out there?
Because it's Dak Prescott. Just like some Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy fans got to me and said the same thing about their Burrs.
Yeah, because you mortgaged, risked, and doubled down and tossed in the freaking fire your entire future.
Not to mention you put a spaceship where the original Soldier Field should be. Not to mention you have fans of your team that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Not to mention, as Victor said, you have risked, doubled down, yeeted away, thrown away, remortgaged, refinanced, whatever your entire future. Hit it, dog. For DJ Moore.
And then they stupidly backed up the Brinks truck, ran over everybody at Soldier Field, and said, "Go screw yourselves."
For Caleb
Williams.
QB Zesty.
Wouldn't that be more like QB? Wouldn't that be more like QB?
Give me the tank again. Give me the tank.
QB Zesty and Saucy Cat.
Oh no. Egg.
That's far.
Here we go again.
Damn it, boy! I told you I was retired from propane. Leave me alone.
Shut up, man.
Fight.
Round 2. You dogging.
Dear Caleb Williams.
Oh dear.
You ain't got shit to offer the Chicago Bears except a roster spot that you didn't earn.
He was the number 1
Except he didn't earn it. His best day was in Norman, Oklahoma, when he had to get thrown in due to an injury. He tried to turn it into his Brock Purdy moment, but it didn't last past the next game. And it certainly didn't last in Southern California. Utah, anybody? And the Bears wasted their number 1 pick on that? And he vows to become the first Bear quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards in a season?
That means DJ Moore better step up. Means Keenan Allen got to step up.
Keenan Allen's back in San Diego. He told the Bears, give me this button.
Okay, that means Keenan Allen got to step up.
Keenan Allen told the Bears, "F you, I'm out."
Means Cortland Loveland's got to step up too.
That ain't going to happen. Because Caleb, for a very simple reason, and he said it himself, Caleb Williams can't read a defense. So you do what they did, and remember, if you're an opponent of the Chicago Bears this year, you do 3 simple words to Caleb Williams. Blitz all night.
Yep.
Because he can't read it. You could put some, and I'm so glad that Robert Saleh is back as the defensive coordinator of the 49ers, because he can disguise a blitz with only 4 up front. All you have to do is blitz Caleb Williams. Make him run out his energy. Make him run out his energy. And then all you do is touch him when he falls down. You ain't worth it, Caleb Williams. I said that at USC. I said that last year, and I'm definitely saying it this year. Because now the goal for Caleb Williams, according to him, is to throw for 4,000 yards, to be the first Bear quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards in a season. BGS, say it for me, will you please?
Now that's some bull.
It ain't gonna happen.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm putting it into that while he you know what? The sophomore jinx of Caleb Williams is going to be very real. It's going to result in and your chance of making the
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs
has been yeeted away with a
tiger uppercut
and a
yoga fire.
Matter of fact, you have expectations just like these bronze sexuals have expectations of. Now, if you were a real football player, you would walk up to every one of those haters and go,
"You know what? That makes me mad."
But all we real football fans have of you is a bunch of
lowered expectations.
And so far, your career is a big fat with a couple of. And given the fact you had to deal with Matt Uberfools Thanksgiving Day in Detroit, which led me to a cuss fest that had Victor laughing so hard he hung up on me twice.
Yep.
4,000 yards in a season?
Stop the cap.
I'll say it again. Caleb Williams throwing for 4,000 yards in a season?
Stop the cap.
That's like expecting Anthony Richardson to throw for 3,000 yards in a season.
Stop the cap.
That's like asking Anthony Richardson, who I hate with every fiber of my being, especially given the fact that he's a Colts quarterback, and my wife is a Colts fan. That's like asking Anthony Richardson to stay healthy for 16 games, throw for 3,000 yards in a season, and have more interceptions and have more touchdowns than interceptions. Give me this button.
Now that's bulls.
Same thing for Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I'll get to Aaron Rodgers later because I got a super tank in store for Aaron Rodgers. I just look at those expectations and go, huh?
Actually, I was thinking more like along the lines of
what I'm saying. Basically, Caleb Williams and to the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy is pretty simple.
Shut up, fool!
Because Caleb Williams is not worth it at all. Period. Dot. Point blank. End of story. And it won't be long before the Bears are telling Caleb Williams, "See you later!" Now get the hell out of my face, you zesty bitch.
Now, will he be given a chance?
Dang it, boy! I told you I was retired. Go get your propane at Megalomart.
Now, is he going to be given a chance to prove people wrong? We don't know.
Daniel Jones should start for the Colts right now.
That's got to be a crazy thing.
When my wife says to me before I can complete a question, Daniel, that Anthony Richardson doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Who would have thought someone would say, "We need to start Daniel Jones now"?
Actually, the first person that put that idea in my head was Chris Dietz.
Yeah,
he said it here on the program.
Yes, he did.
He said it here on the program.
Like
that they need to trade for that they need to trade for Daniel Jones.
And he did say that. He did say that because we asked him where would Daniel was going to go, and he said
And the first team he said it was Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh, first team he said was Indianapolis.
I'm gonna say it like this: when it comes to Caleb Williams, you gotta read defenses. You gotta read blitzes, especially because a lot of people.
You gotta be better than Dak Prescott at the very least in reading defenses.
At the very least. I knew the shot was coming, and I'm like,
you got to be better than 38-day-old Mayo reading defenses.
You got to be better than Drake May reading defenses.
You got to be better than Jacoby
he's getting better.
Defenses.
Hey, Drake May is getting better. Thank you very much. We actually might have a chance to get 500 this season.
You got to be better than Kirk.
You got to be listen. You know what?
But the thing is also
you got to be better than Shedeur Sanders reading defenses.
Oh God!
You got to be better than Deshaun Watson reading defenses.
That's impossible.
Jen, is my bartender still next to you? I may need a drink after this.
I ain't done yet.
What do you want?
I'm gonna need something strong.
You may as well give me one of those.
A beer. Gotcha.
might be stronger than that after this one. Shador Sanders getting roasted. Damn.
Here's the thing. Also,
You
we're
need
putting a lot.
to be better. You need to be better than 41-year-old old ass 200 rolls of quarters up his ass Aaron Rodgers.
Here's the other thing that we're not
reading
doing.
defenses.
We're putting a lot of this 4,000-year-old pipe dream, 4,000-yard pipe dream, all on Caleb Williams. What about his receivers?
Well, Caleb Williams deserves all the scrutiny because he's the one who said it.
Yeah, but what quarterback doesn't say
dumbass.
that? What quarterback doesn't say, I want lofty goals to try and make them? You don't think Brock Purdy wants to do the same thing?
Brock Purdy wants to win.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All of that.
The thing is also, who's he going to throw it to make it to 4,000? DJ Moore? Cortland Loveland?
DeAndre Swift? Roma Dunze?
Like
Cole Kmet?
Now, who do you have that's fast enough and has enough ability to make distance so that you can throw for 4,000 yards?
I got the answer.
Exactly. It's at the Mundo. So before we start sitting there burying the crap out of Caleb Williams, you got to ask, what is around him?
I'll answer that again.
I would actually go for MJF. MJF?
Oh, you mean the fact that the entire offensive line plus the wide receiver core plus the running back room is completely
mid.
Yeah.
Not to mention Caleb Williams himself, even though he was a number 1 overall draft pick, is about 80,000 pounds of
mid.
You're only as good as the people around you.
So will Caleb Williams actually see 4,000 yards?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
With the line he has, the receivers he has, he probably won't see 2,000 yards.
Caleb Williams reaching 4,000 yards? My ass.
Wait, Caleb Williams reaching 4,000 yards.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying.
Do it again.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying.
Do it again.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying.
Thank you. I needed those. Caleb Williams throwing for 3,000. Caleb Williams throwing for 3,000 yards?
Actually, I was thinking more like this.
English. Do you speak it?
Like I said, with the stuff that's around him, he probably won't see 2,000 yards.
Caleb Williams throwing for 2,000 yards?
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Yeah.
Ain't no way I'll be able to do that. Not with
Caleb Williams having a successful season in Chicago in its current state.
Stop it. Get some help.
Please.
Absolutely. Ain't no way. I'm saying it. I don't care who thinks other. The Midwest. I nearly said Moronic Republic. I'm sorry. To the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy. Y'all making the playoffs?
Bitch, please.
Actually, I was thinking more. I was thinking more like this.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
More like, you big dummy.
Oh.
Roll that. Roll that, please.
Oh, okay.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy.
By the way, Chicago.
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
Especially if what happened against Miami's any indication.
And to the entire Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy.
Shut up, bitch!
Did y'all catch what I said at the end of my rant?
No. Oh, get
out of my face, you zesty bitches.
Yes, I
Oh, yeah, that.
I just thought of that. I'm like, oh no.
Why do I have a feeling that that's now also going to become a
No.
I know it's
Oh,
coming.
you mean is that a clue for me to bring it over to the lexicon?
Yes.
I swear that's probably going to end up happening anyway.
Dog, go up to Cool's last name. Cool wrong for this one.
What did he put?
Cool
What did he
wrong
put
for
in?
that.
Hang on. Right there.
Sasuke said, leave my friend KK alone. He FABOLOUS.
I hate you for that voice, Victor. Take a break. More zaniness. I was about to say another Z word. More zaniness.
Zesty zaniness.
You wrong for putting it in my head.
You wrong.
Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool! Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Last night in Texas, Shane O'Mac got hope when the Red Sox had a 4-run rally in the 7th.
Yep.
To cut it to 1 at 7-6.
And then the big bad bruiser that Atlanta traded over shut everything down.
7-6
For the most part.
Game 1 of a three-game series.
Oops.
Garrett Crochet was nowhere close to anything last night.
7 runs unanswered. 7 runs in 4 innings.
Ouch.
He breezed through the first inning.
Yep.
Matter of fact, Alex Bregman put them on the board. 2 batters, 2-0 Red Sox, and I'm thinking, oh God, here we go again against these guys. And then Houston said, "Okay, Snowman, hold our beer," which I drank.
What
is it? Enough snuff.
Let's see, Chas McCormick, Ramon Urias, and a Boston Nightmare by the name of Carlos Correa, which nearly had Shane coming through the monitor.
Yeah, mind you, I got called in at the bottom of the 4th for this game. And it's like, you got to be kidding me.
I know the guys will understand this, and Jen, this will illustrate to you what we go through every Sunday. I cover two teams here in the household, the Colts and the 49ers. I get through the Colts game with no problem. I get started on the 49ers game after about a 20-minute break, and I'm cruising all the way through. And then my body goes,
yeah. You hit that wall about 3 or 4 pitches into the bottom of the 8th.
Oh man, that wall was not nice to me.
And to think that you've got a twin coming up tonight.
I have a twin cast tonight.
You sure you're going to be able to make it through it?
I'll make it.
How quick before I get the text message, you need to be in studio?
I don't know. Because what I'm going to do is get through the Fever game with about 5 of these full of ice water.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 of these full of tea.
Nice.
Then I'll finish the Astros game. And then I'm going right to bed. But 7-6. Matter of fact, let's do our game break.
Oh, time for the update?
Yeah, it's time for the seat.
English.exe has failed horribly. Please reboot.
All right, let's go.
I need that sound when that happens. With that crap.
Right. It is time now for the Snowman.
Time. False start.
False start.
Yeah, exactly. I need a 15-yard false start on that one. I think I was just told trying to mispronounce 15. I'm the wordsmith of the household, and I'm not supposed to fumble words like SeatGeek. And of course, y'all know my wife teases me all the time about that. About when I fumble words.
Are y'all ready?
I think that's my brain. Being told,
See you later!
And
shut up, fool!
Oh, God.
See you later.
Yes.
Something like that. Yep.
Which I used both phrases of Robert Ford's last night.
You did that against.
I did that against the Yankees.
Yes,
on
against
Sunday.
the Yankees. Yep.
On Correa's home run in the 9th inning.
Yes, you did.
I went full Washington Nationals with Charlie Slows on Altuve's home run
right
on Sunday. And then last night, Chas McCormick hit a bomb. And I said, kiss it goodbye. And then Urias hit a home run. And I said, see you later.
Yes.
All right, folks. Let me stop bleeping around here. It's time now for the scoreboard update. Go for it, Victor.
The Snowman SeatGeek scoreboard cute queen update. Brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. All right, let's start off with the Philadelphia Phillies beating the Cincinnati Reds 4-1. Yankees actually get in the win column and beat the Twins 6-2. The Pirates lose to the Brewers 7-1. Ouch.
Poor Pirates.
The Royals get a win over the Washington Nationals 7-4. The White Sox, of course, they lose yet again to the Detroit Tigers. Tigers are on their winning ways. The Colorado Rockies lose to the St. Louis Cardinals. You'll see the Cardinals in the win column. The Diamondbacks lose to the Rangers. And the Astros, as you heard from some earlier, won over the Boston Red Sox. Sorry, dog, 7-6.
It was still a good game to call.
Angels over the Dodgers 7-4. Padres over the Giants 4-1. And Tampa Bay Rays beat the Oakland Athletics 7-4. I cannot say any other name than that. All right, these matchups are here. You ready, dog?
I got them in front of me. Let's get it on.
We started at 5:35 p.m. with the Baltimore Orioles hosting the Seattle Mariners.
It's
Go
the
Mariners,
7-5 George
please.
Kirby versus the 8-8 Dean Creamer.
5:40 p.m. see the Philadelphia Phillies, JJ's team, taking on the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati.
The 8-5 Ranger Suarez versus the 9-9 Brady Singer.
The Cleveland Guardians take on the Fish of Florida, the Miami Marlins. Who's on the bump for these teams?
The 6-2 Jansen Junk from Miami versus the 7-9 Logan Allen for Cleveland.
The New York Yankees try to continue their winning ways over the Minnesota Twins in their second game. 6:05 p.m. is the time. Who's on the bump?
Minnesota has yet to declare who is starting, so expect a spot starter in their pitching, while the Yankees are throwing the 11-7 Carlos Rodon.
As I said, we have the the Cubs taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is in Canada. Who is on the bump?
Oh, that's in Skydome.
The 5-7 Ben Brown versus the 8-4 Jose Berrios.
The ATL Braves take on the New York Mets at 6:10 p.m. Who's on the bump for these teams?
The 5-9 Spencer Strider versus the 9-6 Clay Holmes.
The Brew Crew from Brewtown, the Milwaukee Brewers, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that is in Milwaukee. Who's on the bump at 6:40?
For Pittsburgh, it's the 7-8 Mr. Livy Dunn. Mr. Paul Skeens versus the 13-5 Freddie Peralta.
You ain't shit for that.
Droids Royals from the Kansas City.
You stupid.
Droids crew from the Kansas City. The Royals take on the Washington Nationals in their second game. 6:40 p.m. is the pitch time. Who's on the bump?
The 7-12 Mitchell Parker looking to turn around for Washington versus the 6-9 Michael Waka.
At 6:40 p.m., you had the Detroit Tigers and Motor City coming to the Windy City to take on the White Sox.
The White Sox have yet to announce their starter, while Detroit will be throwing the 6-11 Jack Flaherty.
Come on, White Sox. Y'all got a couple left this season. Come on, White Sox.
We hope so. The Colorado Rockies at 6:45 p.m. will do battle in the Lou, take on the Cardinals.
It's the 2-12 Kyle Freeland for Colorado versus the 6-9 Matthew Liberatore for St. Louis.
7:05 p.m. starts off with the Diamondbacks of Arizona taking on them Texas Rangers.
The 1-2 Anthony DeScalfarini versus the 7-6 Jack Leiter.
7:10 p.m. You have the next game against these two teams, and you have the Dog versus Snowman, the Red Sox versus the Astros.
The newly acquired, currently 6-8 Dustin May for Boston, being countered by the 1-2 Spencer Arrighetti for Houston.
The Dodgers taking on the Angels of California, or Anaheim, however you want to call it. 8:38 p.m. is the start time. Who's on the bump?
In the battle of the 401 freeway, it's the 3-2 Emmett Sheehan versus the current 0-0 Vector Medeiros. He does have one start, 4.50 ERA, 4 strikeouts.
8:45 p.m. You have the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco Giants. Who's the bump for these teams?
The man of 1,000 windups, Nestor Cortez, currently sitting at 1-1 versus the 9-5 Robbie Ray.
Last but not least, you have the TV not Lightning, the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Oakland A's, the Athletics, at 9:05 p.m. And that is in Oakland.
Sacramento, but who really gives a crap?
It's
the 8-8 Shane Baz versus the 5-6 Jacob Lopez.
That's your teams, that's your matchups, that's your scores, and that's your scoreboard. SeatGeek, Snowman, Kitty Queen update. Brought to you again by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. If you want to watch either of these games, you want to watch some NFL, or if you want to watch Blackpink, go ahead and look up SeatGeek for the best seats.
I love the improvisation.
I just heard like this sharp inhale, like
you heard two of them.
Yep.
You didn't hear one. You heard two of them. By the way, I'm working on an extra truck.
Is that why my parking spot got cleaned out again? even though that has my sign on it.
Uh-oh.
It didn't have your sign on it.
Yeah, it did. I put it back up there after you backed your truck into my Benz and it knocked
Let
the
me
sign
guess.
over.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Okay.
Your spot got moved.
Why? I always park.
think?
I always
Who do you
need a
did
front
it?
door.
I'm not authorized to speak on the reason at this time. But your spot got moved.
Well, where is it now?
The commissioner took it again.
Promise me you won't kill me.
Try me.
Behind Lansdowne Street.
Why the parking way out in Boston? I always park next to the studio. Why am I parking out right behind the Green Monster?
Because that's where your piece of truck belongs. Will you keep out of this?
No.
I'll have you know it's not a truck. It's an 87 Mercedes-Benz AMG Hammer, commish.
I mean,
It's a piece
Dawn.
that's in the way.
Dawn,
Oh,
look on the bright
God.
side. When you make your VTuber debut, you won't have to park a car there anymore.
But he doesn't have a car.
Literally, just snap your fingers and you're there. That's what I do.
Well, he doesn't have a car to park anyway. At least that's
Oh
what she
no.
Kamish, I don't even have a car myself.
That was Father.
I get
Docker.
chauffeured around everywhere. That's the life of a goddess, after all.
Well, he wishes he could just chauffeur around everywhere, but that's not what she said.
We're going to break.
Cute queen goddess, you wear many
We're
crowns,
going
ma'am.
to break.
Hey, detective, no one allowed you in here.
I go I want.
Oh, we're going to break.
Did you bring your bottle with you?
No, Vic says I can't have it. Yes,
Why?
you can't have it.
Why
Because-
Why?
Because I keep bringing on Brad Marchand going to the Panthers.
You jackass.
I'm surprised you're not bragging on Nathan Rourke going back to Canada after the Patriots screwed him over.
That's because they trusted 38-day-old mayo and brisket.
Mayo and ew.
That
Yeah.
sounds absolutely gross, and I don't even want to think about it. How about we just go to the
gross.
break?
That's
If you think that's bad, you also add mustard.
Nope, I'm out.
Go to break, please.
We'll be right. We'll be right back.
Period 3 after this.
Just go to break.
Just go to break.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
My Benz is on Lansdowne Street. Really?
Well, they had it towed there. I haven't done this in a while because I couldn't find find what I need, but I did, and I can say we owe y'all an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Chicago. This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world. This is WSMM-DB, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati.
It's the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
Feels good to do that, folks.
There you go.
Still recovering from cancer, still trying to get my health and my family in shape. So could you do us a favor and give us a little spot on our road return from recovery? GoFund.me/Snowman's Road to Recovery. And if you want to help us in the immediate, you can do so by dropping us a super chat, or you make a donation to Cash App, cash.app/$tallman.2K50, because I want to help my family. That's one of the biggest reasons I do this. Speaking of family, there is someone waiting for us that's going to beat me up for not having her on because I was sick.
The magical winds of the Windy City brings us the lovely Allison Moran. Mic drop, Moran. How are you, ma'am?
I am doing well. How about you guys?
Doing well here.
You feeling better there, Snowman, brother?
I'm trying. Because, and you know this, and everybody knows this, when you get sick, your body just runs straight into a 10-foot wall that doesn't give at all.
Monster.
Because I woke up one morning and I'm getting ready to come in here, and my body just did not want to cooperate. My wife woke up and she says, "You're getting ready to go on air?" I said, "Yeah," and it was close to start time. Somehow I made it in here. I made it through the show, and I immediately went back and passed out.
Wow!
And that's when I knew I was in trouble. When this doesn't get filled at least 3 times, and I'm not the one filling it, I am in trouble.
Lord God, you got to take care of yourself, brother. You just got to keep up.
I am better now, because after the game I did last night, I did something I normally never do. I turned this computer off and I went to bed.
Man. I get lectured about that. You know, because we have such bad. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. But yeah, we get my boyfriend Greg and I both have terrible sleep habits. He was a DJ for a long time, and never got done until 2-3 in the morning. And with the covering sports, you're never home until midnight or better, and then you got adrenaline. So now this is great for a 25-year-old, but who could, and I did that when I was 25, go out, have fun. And next morning you're at work and you're fine, and not to be done by somebody who's been around for a little while. So
my wife and I pulled what essentially turned out to be an all-nighter a couple weeks ago. She was working on her schoolwork and getting ready for her business to open. I was doing the same in here. I didn't even do a game that night. My wife said, "Don't do a stream. Just take care of all of your business paperwork, and we'll get it all filed away, and we'll get it all put together, because we're building Snow Enterprises." By the time she looked at her phone, and I pulled this headset off of me, she says, "What the hell are we doing up at 4:30 in the morning?" I said, "Honey, I'm ahead of you." And she says, "I have to go to the office tomorrow." "No, you don't. You can work. You can work from home." Went and climbed in bed, and before the words "good night" tumbled out of both our mouths, dead, just dead.
Smart.
All right. We had our first woman umpire this past weekend, and I'm excited as hell about that. Jen Paul did the deed.
In Major League Baseball, 28 years after the NBA had their first woman referee, finally we reached Major League Baseball. It was last Saturday. she was the first base umpire in Saturday's game between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. And so she had a quiet first inning, and it was so incredibly unusual for this to happen with Major League Baseball, because I remember this. I don't know about you, but back in the 1970s, there was a woman named Bernice Guerra.
I know that name.
Who broke the barriers of getting into umpire school. There is an actual school for umpires for Major League Baseball. She registered under the name of Bernie Guerra, and umpire school basically allowed her to compete, be able to compete with the others. She was signed to a contract. This was Bernice Guerra. This was back in 1969, right? And she received a contract from the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues. It's now known as Minor League Baseball, to work in Class A short season in the New York Penn League. And however, just before she was slated to start her new career in Auburn, New York, Guerra received a telegram from then NABPL president Philip Petone informing her that her contract was, quote, disapproved and invalid.
Oh, no.
Seriously. This was 1969. Yes. This was before Title IX. This was before every other major league team had even thought of having women as umpires. And in fact, Al Barlick, a longtime National League umpire at that time, said that she, quote, belongs in the kitchen where all women belong, or most of them.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost said the naughty, didn't you?
Time.
Time. Hold on. Where is it? I got so many problems here.
Bernice Guerra.
This is a
there we go.
Now I'm looking to see if there are couches and chairs flying.
That's a flag to me.
Now the thing was that with Bernice Guerra, she actually sued through the New York State Human Rights Commission to be able to play, and so the suit. The Human Rights Commission ruled in her favor, but the NABPL then appealed the ruling, and the appellate court upheld Guerra's favorable ruling twice upon appeal. Finally, 3 years later, the NABPL gave in and awarded her a contract with the New York Penn League, and her first game was the opener of a doubleheader at Geneva, New York Rangers hosted the Auburn Phillies. And there was some controversy, which is why Jen Powell's debut was wonderful by comparison. So what happened was, in the fourth inning, she initially ruled an Auburn base runner safe on a play, and then she reversed her call. I remember that. I remember that day because it was on like ABC News or something like that, and she went like this, and then she went like that, and it was. Do you remember this? I mean, you were like 5.
I've seen so many umpires reverse their call so many times. So I can imagine that and the upheaval that happened after that.
It's a thing that happens.
The first time I saw an umpire reverse their call was Eric Gregg. The Cubs were playing the Dodgers. It was the 21st inning. It was one apiece.
21st inning?
Listen, they called it due to darkness because it was 1982, and Wrigley Field, of course, at that time didn't have lights.
Wow.
So they called it after 18 innings. They resumed on WGN the next day at noon. And my dad comes downstairs and he says, "Do you believe they're still playing?" And I said, "What?" So we both ran to the television, turned it on, and there was a play at the plate where Eric Gregg was initially going to call the Dodgers runner out, but then at the last second, he sees the ball dropped by Jody Davis. There's a name for you. And he
calls it safe.
He started to punch him out, but then the ball flies out, and then he gives the safe sign.
Waves his hands out. Yeah.
30,000 people at Wrigley Field went ballistic.
They were going to riot.
And they kept showing the replay, and Harry and Lou Boudreau were talking about it. Yes, I remember Lou Boudreau. Lou Boudreau were talking about it, but then they see that, and Harry got mad. All right, I've never heard Harry Carey get that angry until they took a look at the replay. And then Harry says, "I apologize. That was a good call because the ball dropped out, and we clearly see the ball. We didn't when it was live. It was a bang bang play.
Yeah, it's one of the things where
play.
It's one of the things where you start to kind of appreciate the whole in reviews more when umpires can take a second look at the play so that they're like, okay, did I get this right? Did I not get this right? Because at some point, and that's things like that's a lot of them are doing like what the NFL does with the challenges, or at least the reviews. They're able to say, let's take a look at this, make sure we get this right.
Yeah.
Because the umpires are the only groups that like can just flat out just eject somebody just because of argument thrown out. They can just toss them.
They could just toss somebody. I've had to do it as an umpire. I've had to do it. And when that happened, the coach came up to me. We were arguing, but you know the strangest thing? We were both trying to stifle a laugh.
Yeah, right.
We were both trying to stifle a laugh, and the coach looks at me and he says, "Is this one of your first games?" I said, "Yes." And I'm on the verge of tears, and two, he put his hand on my shoulder as if to comfort me, and he says, "You're gonna be fine. Just toss me, and we'll make it look good, and we'll make it look good in front of the kids." So I went full Dutch Rennert and tossed him. And after the game, me and the coach were cracking up.
Love that. That's great.
We were sitting there cracking up, and he said, how nervous were you?" I said, "Let's see. I'm a baseball rat. I'm a baseball announcer. I love kids, and I'm umpiring one of my first baseball games." It was like my third game in that year. It's 2004. I said, it's like my third game in. I didn't know what the heck to do because everything happened so fast.
Right.
Because what a lot of people don't realize, when you become an official, I've done it for football, and I've done it for baseball, and I've done it for softball. When you become an official, you think the game speeds up when you're in the booth? It's even faster when you're behind the plate.
Because it's split second. It's split second. You have to make that call real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just so wild when the coach. I really thought the coach was going to do something bad, and I heard him giggle, and I thought, okay, we're going to be all right. And I'm like,
that's a seasoned coach.
That's a coach that's been through the ringer.
That's a veteran coach. When he can tell the temperament of an umpire and know that they might be a little nervous, he's like, all right, first time we can manage this. It's a lot like professional wrestling. You kind of know who you're working with, and you're able to make it look good in front of the fans.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So true.
All the kids were coming up to me. They were shaking my hand, and the kids went and met with their coaches, and the one coach that got me, we sat down, we had a nice talk about it. And boy, when I tell you, when we were cracking up for at least 20 minutes about that, especially when I went full Dutch Renard and rang him up and tossed him, the kids were cheering, the fans were cheering, and they all knew what the setup was.
Mm-hmm.
They all figured out what the setup was. But yeah, Jen Powell making history.
No kidding. Shall we hear the final part of the Bernice Guerra saga, though? Because when you think how far the world has come, you have to wonder why anybody wants to torpedo us back into the 1950s or to these kinds of issues that were raised back in the 1970s. So the thing was, this game was played in 1972. Understand that. Okay. And so anyway, as we were saying, it was because of a mistake and, reversing the call. Okay. This opened the door for the Auburn manager. His name was Nolan Campbell, to not only challenge her decision, but to say that she should be, quote, in the kitchen peeling potatoes. And for which he was ejected.
This man got his start from Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Kaufman was being a wrestler. This dude was being a jerk.
Exactly. And
jerk.
A real jerk. Yeah. And interestingly enough, now following that game, she abruptly retired because, according to some published reports, her fellow umpires refused to cooperate with her on the field. And I unquote. She said, I could beat them in the courts, but I can't beat them on the field. And because nobody was prepared to welcome a woman into umpiring.
That's crazy.
And this was 53 years ago. I mean, this was just after the passage of Title IX, which was June of 1972. And then, however, the story does actually have a happy ending. At the end of all of that, what she did was she moved on to a job in community relations and promotions at the New York Mets. And she worked there until she and her husband retired to Florida. She had, unfortunately, an early demise. She was only 61. She died of kidney cancer. So, but in that moment, she blazed the trail for MLB. And imagine, it took 52 years, 53 years for another Major League Baseball umpire to get in, Yeah. Imagine. And the thing is that Powell was so lucky in that regard. Powell was so very lucky in the sense that she really had acceptance along the way to do what she did. She's a Jersey girl. She ain't going to take no you-know-what. She's 48 years old. She was, in 2024, she was the first woman to umpire a spring training game since 2007. She was also the first woman to umpire a AAA championship game. So she came very well prepared for this. And but let's say this. She also was a 3-time all-conference softball selection pick at Hofstra University, and she worked as an NCAA softball umpire from 2010 to 2016. Now, it was 28 years it took after the NBA gender barrier was broken. 10 years after the NFL hired its first full-time female official. Men's Soccer World Cup first hired a female referee 3 years ago. And you know who's the lone holdout?
Who's that?
Yes.
The NHL?
Yes.
NHL. That was my first guess.
Bing, 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 bing. Yes. The NHL. Why? Why?
In education here, my lone guess would be same reason that it took so long for the others to come around. I would say same reasoning, same thinking.
I would say that it is high time. There are not a whole lot of different rules in between the NHL and the PWHL. There is no reason for them not to have a woman official calling games. We're making sure that the rules are followed. How difficult is that? It doesn't make any sense. Interestingly enough, Bernice Guerra had said, and I quote, "I don't want to hurt baseball. All I want is a job. My whole life is baseball." Well, I know a lot of hockey families out there, and I think they would be absolutely delighted to have a woman hockey official in there doing what they do. So we've lost Brian. Where would you like?
He's been fighting a couple of tech issues.
Oh, okay. So shall we move on? Shall we go talk about, let's say, the power rankings for the WNBA this week?
Talk to me. What do you got?
Whoa. Now, understand, it is exactly 1 month till the WNBA regular season ends. And that's 1 day short of 1 month from today. And that means a final sprint to the finish line begins now. Now, here's where the postseason races stand currently with a month to play. In the driver's seat, you've got a 6.5 game lead. It's the Minnesota Lynx. And
not surprised. Not surprised at all. They've been killing it all season.
They sure have. They have, they've got 12 games to play and an 11.5 game advantage on the number 9 seed. So they will most likely clinch their playoff berth this week.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. Now, in other races, you've got a race for home court. Then you've got 5 teams: the Liberty, the Dream, the Mercury, the Fever, and the Aces entered the week with at least 4 games over 500, and they're separated by just 2.5 games in the race for the 2 to 4 seeds that earn the home court advantage in the first round. So let's see. The Liberty's been skidding a little bit over the last week. The Dream is holding. Mercury doing okay, I'd say. The Fever have been skidding. The Aces are showing life for pretty much the first time since they traded Kelsey Plum away.
Right.
More or less. And so we'll see. What's your bet on who's going to get the number 4 seed?
I really don't know because it has been You're looking at, like you said, the 2 to 4 is separated by literally right now a full blown game between New York, Atlanta, and Phoenix. Honestly, I would almost say New York should be able to hang on to the 2 because of the schedule. But I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta pulls in a little bit of an upset on them.
Yeah. I wouldn't be at all surprised. They've right now got and you'll forgive me, the fever to do so.
I see what you did there.
Yep. And so there's that. Now, there's another group that are just trying to get into the playoffs, and it's the ever surprising Golden State Valkyries, the Storm of Seattle, the LA Sparks, and the Mystics. They're all hovering around 500, and they're separated by just 1.5 games. They're battling to secure a top 8 finish. Okay. And believe it or not, the final teams, they're running out of time. My Sky is one of them.
Yep.
They are a race to the number 1 draft pick for the 2026 season, and who knows who's going to be the coach at that point. That's
right. Real
good question. If the group decides that it's not enough, this group is going to be gone, just like Spoon was last year. Many of the fans are laying the blame for this season with the Sky on Jeff Paglioccia and Tyler Marsh just not being equipped to be a good manager and a good coach. He can't manage a game. That's the problem. They're still struggling with their third quarter. Even in their win from the over the Mystics last week, they said they nearly lost it. What Tyler Marsh said, and I think also Haley Van Lith said this. They get comfortable with the fact that they've usually had leads in the middle of at the half, but then they get comfortable in the third quarter and they get surprised. Why? I don't know. That the teams would make adjustments for them, and I don't understand that. The team would make an adjustment and go after them. Why wouldn't they? That's the nature of competition. Why would you get comfortable in that? Go after them and adjust your game so they're not, so that you can protect that lead. I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
It's crazy. Oh, no, you adjust your game now. So I don't get that. But believe it or not, the Sky, the Wings, and the Sun, which is our bottom scraper for the week, are at least 7.5 games back of the current 8th seed. Amazingly, none of these teams have been eliminated from playoff contention, but those are the first 3 teams in danger. I could see the Sun being eliminated over the next week if they continue on the way they are.
Yeah, the Sun don't look like they have it relatively easy. They've got Chicago on Wednesday, and then looking at the schedule further, it looks like their next game after that, they've got the Indiana Fever on Sunday.
Okay. Well, what's going to happen is I think with the Sky, they certainly have a chance of winning, but there's no guarantee on that. So they are going to. So the Sun might have a chance at winning that game. I don't think there's a chance of them winning over the Fever. I think that would be completely unrealistic.
Yeah, the only way that would happen is if the Fever had a complete collapse, and that's one thing they haven't done this season is really have one of those meteoric collapses during a game.
Mm-hmm.
What does Sky need to do to bounce back, if they can bounce back? Because it seems like they have no answers for basically anything.
They don't. The only thing that they can do, and they know the answers to this because they answer them correctly in the post-game press conferences, and they're like, well, collectively what they'll say is they know they have to regroup. They know they have to be more aggressive, and where I've seen them shine primarily is when they step up with their defense. And if they can do that, then they've got the chance. They have to give themselves chances for points. They've got to give themselves chances to shoot outside the paint, and they've got to be able to defend under the rim without Angel Reese. Now, there's no timeline on when Angel Reese is going to come back, so we can't rely on her. She's been out for what 5 or 6 games now,
Something like that, with a back injury.
Yes, and you don't want to rush those things back for sure. And
I was about to say, would they be smart just to leave her, and shut her down for the rest of the season? Because
at this point, I would say yes, especially dealing with a back injury.
It sounds like the Lovie Smith defense. It's like Lovie Smith says the best things when in post game, where it's like he has the right answers, but they just can't incorporate those right answers on the field or in this case on the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they know what they have to do, but they're not executing. And that's the primary issue with the Sky, and it's and when you think of how the Chicago Bears have gone since the era of Lovie Smith, it's like
how many times have we talked about that here in 12 years?
So I would say that's a Coach Marsh issue, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a Coach Marsh issue. He certainly does. He has said that he has talked to them in private about their aggressiveness and their ability to close out games, and he's like, they know what to do. They've got to do it. It's kind of like at times he'll just throw his hands up.
Right. And speaking of the Sky, this past Saturday, they faced a very wounded opponent in the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Because Fever lost 2 key rotational pieces in Ari McDonald with a broken foot and a torn ACL for Sidney Colson. They're both gone for the year. Caitlin Clarkson was not in the lineup. And yet, they still get blown to smithereens by 22 points.
Exactly. Yeah.
You had a wounded animal in their house. And they didn't take care of it. Allie, talk to me about this game. They didn't take care of business. They had a chance to knock Indiana down to the 7th seed had they won on Saturday night. There was a 2-game fall waiting for them, and yet they were thrown out in Indianapolis.
Well, I tell you what, they were. It's like I've said, they do not take care of the ball. They simply don't. They're not aggressive on defense. That's where I saw the big lack on when they played the Fever. I was appalled at the lack of energy that they played with, the lack of aggressiveness, the inability to take care of the ball. Here's the problem. There is no leader on that floor right now. All of their Camila Cardoso is trying, but she doesn't come with natural leadership abilities in the same way that Angel has. When they lost Courtney Vandersloot, that was, to my mind, I think that even if it wasn't a conscious decision, I think it was something that the Sky felt internally. They no longer have a leader on the floor who can say, Okay, pass here, pass there, defend
No
here.
No one directing traffic.
Yes.
No one directing traffic.
Yes. And it seems like they have the chemistry to do that, but they don't have the execution to do that. And to my mind, it's just a god awful mess the way they're trying to take care of the ball. They need to appoint a leader and say, okay, let's say Camilla, you get to pass to Rachel Bannum, or you get to pass to Ariel Atkins who's back. You have to develop that. That's on the coach. That's on the okay. Angels down, for however, we don't have Courtney. Okay. You're next up, Camilla. You're next up. There's a good philosophy called next man up. And those next man up philosophies win ball games. So
and they're not using it. It seems like I said this at the top of the season after the first game when they played Indiana. No, Allie said it before the season, and you've seen it in every Chicago game. Even in the wins, there are points of time with Chicago where they just simply play scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. I mean, we saw it in a home game, I want to say against Minnesota, where they had an 8-point lead on Minnesota midway through the second quarter, and all of a sudden they just quit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's if he's a Collier. Oh God.
Right. And
that's how they were playing. That's how they play.
It's been away all season though, because
Yeah.
there were several times. I mean, even against the Fever, where they would throw up a shot. Guess what they do? Go right on defense. Not even try to follow up. Maybe get a rebound. Maybe like put the shot back up. Just we missed it. Go back on defense. Like, you're not gonna win games that way. You have to show teams we're not scared to get bullied with. You're not scared to get dirty with you.
Now, Angel has said that in the past. They want to. She had expressed before she went down how much she wanted to utilize her aggression this year. Yeah, and now, I mean, she like Caitlin Clark could coach from the sidelines, but she wasn't even at Indiana. She wasn't in the on the sidelines. I believe Caitlin was. It was like, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. It's the great line from Greece. Now she's had more experience in the WNBA. She could do that leading if she wanted to, and she didn't. And I don't understand that. It's really baffling to me. But they are right now. The Chicago Sky is a rudderless, leaderless team that will likely reach the bottom of the standings if they don't put it together in the next week.
Mm-hmm.
There's your mic drop moment.
It's something that Snowman and I even talked about how much of an impact it is just to have Caitlin there, even though she can't play.
Yeah.
Her being there has an impact because she's there for her team. They're like, okay, she's still riding with us. The absence of Angel being there,
as you said, Victor, and everyone else has backed it up. You still feel the scepter of Caitlin Clark because she is there on the sideline. She is supporting her teammates. She is cheering her teammates. She's active even though she's not on the floor.
Right. And she acts as an assistant coach. She's out there going, get it, she's as much
right.
She's
the coach.
She's telling them where to go during timeouts.
And that's the thing. That's a big difference. Like Angel's absent, it kind of also sends a bad message because, like, oh, Angel's is there for Angel, which I don't necessarily agree with, but that's the way.
I don't think so.
Just the visuals of it is
Yeah.
like, oh, she's just there for her, and when she can't play, she's not there for the team. Meanwhile, Caitlyn is there, even though she can't go right now. She's there for her team. I mean, even during the 3-point contest, Angel wasn't playing, but she was there because her friend was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Supporting her teammates.
Yeah.
She is supporting her teammates. Now then, a subject we didn't get a chance to tackle last week.
Uh-oh.
We tackled earlier today and went completely off about it. And now we're going to allow Allie to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is this stupid crypto group throwing dildos on the floor. I'll leave that as a setup, and I'm going to give Allie the floor.
What the hell? What the hell?
3-word drop right there.
You know, the thing is that these things are dangerous. You know how big a dildo is? It's
right?
I wouldn't have known. I didn't know.
There's
However,
a mic drop.
Right.
my baby told me about
Talk about having awkward conversations over sports, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
Okay.
Dog, you seem to
forget. I'll tell you.
I'm married to a woman that is an educator. Okay? I'm married to a beautiful woman that teaches sex education and does it naturally. Okay?
And mine just happens to be a connoisseur.
There you go.
Here's the deal, though. Those things are dangerous. To throw them, I mean, one almost hit a couple of players, and
one has hit a player too.
Yeah, and it's very, very, very disrespectful to be doing this. And to what purpose? To what purpose? This is it's like, what are you saying? That and I think of a line from a movie called Chasing Amy. It's basically, I'll try and clean this up a little bit for the kiddies in the crowd, but basically, is it saying that that every woman just needs to have a deep penetration, shall we say, to be to become a heterosexual? Is that the deal?
I'm sorry. The mere fact what you said for the kiddies, not to mention, Allie, there's already been one person who was arrested because he tried to throw one and it hit a 9-year-old girl in the face.
Yeah. He should have been, and he should also be made to pay for that poor little 9-year-old girl who hopefully didn't know what hit her, but you know, and he needs to make a public apology to the team, first of all, to the family of the girls, the girl that he hit, and he needs to pay restitution.
And the chances are he's probably going to end up being put on a registry because that is assault of a minor with a object like that. He might have to go on a registry for a while.
That's right. And yeah, I'm all for that. Now, what the WNBA has done, and it happened at a Valkyries game, is they're no longer allowing anything but clear tote bags and things like that, so they can actually see what people what people are seeing. no bags or clear bags is what they're doing. But there needs to be, the WNBA needs to have some very solid rules. And I know they have rules about throwing things on the court, but maybe they need to enforce them even harder than they have. And they need, actually, Izzy Harrison of the New York Liberty posted to her X account. She said, "Arena security, hello, please do better. It's not funny, never was funny. Throwing anything on the court is so dangerous."
Well, here's the other thing too. What if they're not using bags to transfer these things in? Well, if they just have a coat and they hide it within their coats.
They need to pat them down again. That's what I mean. It's
that never needed to go. That never needed to go away. Patting the patrons down and making sure they don't have any kind of dangerous objects that they can throw on the floor at any time. Understandably, it's going to be difficult, but it needs to be done, especially with the way Golden State is selling out the joint, the way Indiana is selling out the joint, New York, and the attendance is growing. I mean, you have. You got the Barclays Center seating 17,000. Same with Indiana, 18,000 for Golden State. Now, if you want a gold standard for attendance, those are your three places right there. But security does have to come into play to make sure that these ladies can play the game safely, not be afraid of things being thrown at them. And dear God in heaven, what do you think would happen if it one actually hit Sophie Cunningham in Los Angeles?
I will say this. I'll say this. Though, she definitely no sold it. She laughed it off and just kept playing.
She laughed and nearly brought them a miracle comeback win after being down 22 in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
I woke my wife up with that call, especially when they got it down to 4. My wife comes flying in here and she said, "Did they come all the way back?" I said, "No, they're within 4, but then they go back up 9," and she says, "Okay, you can come to bed now."
Oh, God. At 9, I would have stayed up. I would have stayed up. But
the game. I finished the game.
I think everybody, though, in listening distance, absolutely needs to look at themselves, and I think they need to say, "Stop, don't do it."
Yes.
And they need to say, "Okay, this cryptocurrency group. I mean, is it? To my mind, it's a bunch of incels who somehow think it's okay to do something like that. It's not."
And they're trying to pick an easy target in the WNBA because it's like everyone dunks on the WNBA.
Yeah, and it's wrong. It is simply wrong. Which is the NHL team that throws crabs or something like that on
the Detroit Red Wings, and they throw octopus.
Oh, octopus. Yeah, that's right. And it's, that's a different story because it's not done when the team is on the ice, if I'm recalling correctly. And it's, and that might be funny, but this is not. Dildos are heavy. Dildos will hurt somebody. Dildos have hurt somebody already. And
it's just not.
It's childish. It's childish.
Very, very much so.
Yes. So grow up, sack up, man up, and stop doing that. And maybe someday you'll have a date too.
Okay.
We can close up shop.
That is a drop. That is a drop.
That's our drop of the day. And believe me, I'm going to cut that one. Mike Drop Moran joining us as she does each and every week. Yeah, we're closing up shop after that one. Thank you, Allie.
That's
we
a wrap.
love you very much. Can't wait to have you back on. We love you.
Love you too. Love all of you. Have a great week.
Ouch.
We're out of here. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Hell no.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Twin Cast. I had that. I had that the first time. You got the Twin Cast. You got the Wings and the Fever to be joined in progress with the Astros and the Red Sox.
Game 2. Fight. Also, twitch.tv/NV_Yoso. Go give it a follow.
Yeah. I made that graphic at the last minute. The times are incorrect. Wings and Fever will kick off the Twin Cast, and then we'll join the Astros and the Red Sox in progress. Will the Roman Empire strike again, or will Carlos Correa have something to say about it? Find out tonight. See ya.
See ya.
Call the cutie on Twitch.